Rules on Friday, March 28th, 2025, in the year of our Lord. All right. If you've presented your bill, you do not have to present, but I know y'all have waited around because y'all knocked off about, 9 o'clock today. So I know you've waited. You're more than welcome to present. So I do appreciate you being here. We're going to have a ground rule today, though. I've got a timer. My VC is timing. You got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
So give me your 30-second elevator speech. If you go over 30 seconds, your bill's not eligible today. We'll make it eligible Monday. All right. Now, for those, just so we're clear, we've got some bills and standing rules. Standing rules will be on Monday. All right? So, 8:30 a.m. Thank you, Mr. President. We got that. So if you're here for standing rules, meaning you would actually present, and we might be some amendments and whatnot, substitutes. That's on Monday at 8:30 a.m. All right. I'm going to go down. We'll go in order. Representative Washburn, come on. What do you got?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I'm here to present House Bill 187, which deals with HVAC contractors, plumbers, electricians, utility contractors, etc. It's a cleanup bill, deals with continuing education and some other wording changes. I'd appreciate your favorable consideration.
All right. You did good. Representative Stevens.
My short one, Mr. Chairman, is page 1, House Bill 66, combination TAVT and Cobb County Homestead Option Sales Tax. And also on page 4, 219, is the Impaired Nurses Bill.
All right. You did 2 in 20 seconds. That's pretty good. All right. Representative Seaball.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I've got House Bill 61, the Squatter Reform Act of 2025. This bill strengthens the squatter legislation we passed last year by classifying squatting as a criminal trespass offense. It also reforms the innkeeper status, closing a loophole that previously allowed individuals staying in extended stay hotels to claim tenant status after a certain period of time.
All right.
Senator
That's good.
Steele will be carrying the bill. I've got 2 more. Can I do those?
Yep. Hurry.
Page 6, House Bill 352. This bill amends a law passed again last year, but as you know, words matter. So this amendment adds the word gestational diabetes to the code section on line 22, which allows Medicaid to provide a benefit to new mothers diagnosed with gestational diabetes to receive continuous glucose monitoring devices.
All right.
Senator Kirkpatrick will be carrying that bill.
Okay.
Then on page 9, House Bill 549. Ensures law enforcement agencies can recover training costs when officers are hired away by another agency within 36 months of completing mandated training. Last year, we also mandated training hours increase from 400 to 800 hours. So we wanted to increase the time period from 15 months to 36 months for this reimbursement expense.
Okay.
And Senator Bilder will be carrying that bill.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Representative Rice. All right, we can stop her timer. Is this your first bill?
This is my first bill.
Oh, yeah, well, you can turn that timer off. You may continue. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
All the way from Columbus.
That's correct.
From my neck of the woods, the good west side of the state.
Yep, great area. I'm here to present House Bill 52. What this does is just clarifying language to guarantee homestead exemption for the widows and minor children of our disabled veterans. This is not extending the exemption. It's just ensuring that exemption can travel with them if they move county to county within the state, which often occurs during a life-changing event.
Okay. Sounds like a good bill. Any questions for Representative Rice on her first bill? Senator Rhett, you're recognized.
Yes. Did you discover Columbus, or did Columbus discover you?
Yeah, born and raised in Columbus. So.
Wow. Okay. Senator Robertson, you're recognized.
Representative Ross, I'm very proud of you. You're my state rep, but I'm just curious. Did you coordinate with the with the other senator from Columbus, Georgia, sitting across from me, that tie and that sweater?
Absolutely. This is a bill that impacts our area greatly as a military community, so I'm glad to have both of your support. And Senator Robertson will be carrying this bill for me. But yes, we did coordinate today.
So would you say that again, that Senator Robertson will be carrying your bill?
Say what?
So,
I've got a question.
okay.
How come you coordinated with the dean of the Senate, not the majority whip? Who is you're his rep? Is he
Yes,
your senator?
yes, he is my senator. Yes, Senator Robertson is my senator.
Oh, you kind of cheated on him, didn't you?
You know what? We're known as the delegation that works well together, so there's that.
See that. I see that. All right. Any other questions? You can tell everybody's tired because you
Absolutely.
normally would have a lot more questions.
Well, thank you all. Appreciate it.
All right. Who's next? All right. You got help. How do I say it? Donatucci. Donatucci. Did I say it right?
You did. That's very good.
All right.
Mr.
It's
Chairman,
a
members,
deal.
this is on page 8. It's House Bill 647. This is simply a bill annexing 45 small parcels into Mulberry. All of these parcels are in my district.
Oh, very. Oh, turn the timer off. Donatucci, is this your first
Donatucci.
bill?
Yes, it is.
Oh, and you brought Mulberry your first bill. You know what? I give you credit for courage. All right, any questions for her first bill? Senator Amber, you're recognized.
Mr. Chairman. Senator Dixon can never answer this, but can you tell us the exact number of Mulberry bills we've done this year?
3.
Ooh.
Only one of them's mine.
It's precise. Oh.
Do you live where Mulberry is?
I do not. It's my neighbor.
Oh. You live there. Okay. Surely somebody's got a question. Yes. Yeah. Come on. Minority Whip. Come on.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Welcome to the party.
Since it's named the City of Mulberry, do you know, are there a substantial number of mulberry trees located in Mulberry, and if so, how many?
I believe there's one. I believe it's in Senator Dixon's yard.
Oh, today. She's gonna do well around here. All right, good question, great answer. Senator Redd, enlighten us.
How far is Mulberry from Mayberry?
I will yield to Senator Dixon on that one.
All right. Let's. Anybody else? All right, we're gonna move on. Good job.
Okay, Senator Dixon will be carrying this.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Representative New.
Thank you, Chairman, Senators. It's HB 516, page 8. It is a bill that allows county and regional library boards and community service boards to conduct meetings through teleconferencing. That's it.
All right. Thank you. Any questions? You did it in 15 seconds. Good job. All right. Who's up, Bonner or Chokus?
Chokus. Thank you,
Chokus. He
Senator.
jumped up
Thank you,
there.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. House Bill 471 is on the bottom of page 7, and drowning is the #1 cause of accidental death for children 1 through 4. And this will require a short video to be shown to newborn mothers about the dangers of swimming, and it would be offered, not required. It's no cost to the state, and the Hospital Association is in favor of it.
Okay. All right. You're getting close. You had 6 seconds left. Any questions? No questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Representative Bonner.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 224 on page 4. It's brought to us by the folks at Fort Stewart. It will allow the state of Georgia to enter into an intergovernmental support agreement with the Department of Defense that will allow the Georgia Department of Transportation to do work on our military installations.
Good job. Make me look good. Carry the delegation, baby.
Mr. Chairman, thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
I'm Mary Margaret Oliver. I asked for 399, which is at the bottom of page 6. House Bill 399, in cooperation with the real estate broker crowd, it brings to you a small element of accountability for out-of-state hedge fund entities that are purchasing major groups of single-family homes and duplexes across Georgia. Atlanta's a national target, and this is a national issue getting attention. We're taking one small step.
Oh, you did good. You had 3 seconds left. All right, any questions? No questions. Good job. Whoa.
Isn't this your first bill today?
Don't answer that. You don't have to answer that.
Thank you.
Just checking.
It was funny, though. Representative Dempsey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I am doing wonderful.
Good. Thank you. Page 9, third from the top, House Bill 567 to authorize and regulate the practice of teledentistry by Georgia licensed dentists and hygienists through the Georgia Board of Dentistry, ensuring that patient safety remains the priority and maintaining a continuous standard of care.
All right, no questions.
Thank you.
Montahan. Come on. You look like a grizzly bear today.
Thank you, Chairman. Page 6, 8 down, have House Bill 378 requires each state court clerk to publish and maintain the terms of court on a publicly accessible website.
All right. All right. You did that in 12 seconds.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. How are you today?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. My bill is House Bill 291. It's on the 5th page, 1/3 of the way down, and it is a community health worker certification bill. We already have community health care workers. This is simply going to establish a foundation and an ability to build a structure for those that are providing this important care. Everybody and their brother wants it. Hospitals want it. Medical centers want it. It's a way to organize them. It'll provide consistent training, uniform standards. It brings healthcare resources to our rural and underserved area.
Oh, no, you ran out of time.
Thank you.
All right. Good job.
Hello, Mr. Chairman.
Hello. How are you, Ms. Silcox?
I am good. How are you?
Great.
I have 3 bills today. My first bill is House Bill 232. It's an interstate massage compact bill, and it would create a massage therapist compact in our state. There are schools for massage therapy in Macon, Roswell, Gwinnett, and Augusta. Notably, it would raise the hours from 500 to 625 hours of training, which would put us in line with the other southeastern states.
Okay. What else?
My second bill is House Bill 444. And that is on the seventh page, and it would simply create a special day or special month. The Native Plant Society would like April called Native Plant Society or Native Plant Month in Georgia.
I'm down with that.
And then finally on page 9, I have House Bill 638. And this is a bill for MARTA, and it would allow MARTA to have cameras on their buses that would only ticket parked vehicles. There would be no fines that issued for 6 months. There would be a massive community outreach. The fines are in line with the distracted driving. It's only for a limited, less than 5-mile trek. There's a sunset of 5 years, and I think I'm out of time.
He forgot to hit it. But I was.
Senator Still is going to carry the first and the last bill, and Senator Williams on the Native Plant Month.
Good job. Well, we got a question.
Yeah.
Senator Robertson, you're recognized.
Yes, you said there's a 5-year, and if you don't know, apparently everything cameras tends to come my way today. But
sorry.
You said there's a 5-year sunset.
Yes, sir.
Could you explain exactly what the 5-year sunset does? I mean, is the program going to run 5 years and then stop?
That's what the bill would say. Yes.
Okay, and was there research done prior to this legislation where they could gauge the vehicles running up and down there?
Correct.
And is it not true, and I think that during this study they developed a way where UPS, FedEx, and all those could have off-street parking or
Correct.
parking that would not impact the bus lanes?
There is parking designated all along the route for delivery vehicles, which is,
So this would not stop deliveries?
it would not stop deliveries. It would only they would only get a ticket if they parked in the bus lane.
Okay, because alternate parking is provided?
Correct.
Okay, and I just know y'all been working on it, and I'm trying to get to a place, but those answer several of my questions. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, Senator Dolezal, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Representative Silcox. I know we talked in committee about an amendment for the floor to put that human review in place to ensure that cars are indeed parked. Would you mind making sure Senator still has that by the time it comes to the floor?
Of course, yeah. And of course, it is in the bill already that it will be reviewed by an officer. It doesn't specifically say human review, but it says in the bill that is reviewed, the video is reviewed by a police officer, so it is already human reviewed.
If you could clarify for me, not today, but maybe with Ledge Council, because I thought that what we said in committee was that actually is about, that's like the conviction process or something?
It's part of the conviction process, but it's.
We were trying to get upstream.
And we could certainly amend it upstream, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we refer to that as due process as opposed to conviction process? Because there are opportunities for individuals to be found not guilty, right?
Officer Lassie will be
Yeah, okay.
reviewing
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, held up. Oh. Just about you not getting pics.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. All right. Representative Earhart.
Good afternoon, Chairman and members of the committee. I bring for your consideration House Bill 185. The Georgia Dietetics Practice Act has not been updated in the state in more than 30 years. So this bill brings some much-needed modernization of language, streamlining, clarifies when folks in Georgia need and do not need a dietitian license in order to give nutritional advice. It's very much needed and definitely endorsed by the Georgia Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. It also allows Georgia to enter into an interstate compact.
Okay, you did a good job.
Okay,
thank you.
I've already presented 181, which is the foreign adoption bill.
All right, Representative Camp, how are you?
Thank you so much. I'm doing well. I have 3. So does that mean I have 10 seconds for each one, or do I have 90 seconds?
Depends if you want them picked or not.
All righty. All right, so the first one's on page 2. It is, it is House Bill 134, and it slightly changes manufacturing homes taxation. Right now, if you, within 30 days, go to the Clerk of Superior Courts, make it real property, you already can get 50% of your state tax back. Now you can get back your local tax, too.
All right, you're good.
All right.
Next.
The next one is House Bill 153, and all this does is change the sunset date from 2026 to 2031 on concrete and ready-mix trucks.
Okay.
And the last is on the last page. It is H.R. 121. It names the Georgia Forestry Building after John W. Mixon, who is a constituent of mine, as well as the father-in-law of Congressman Drew Ferguson.
That's right. Good bill.
Thank you,
well,
sir.
actually, it's a good resolution.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Senator, or whatever you are, Representative.
Thank you, sir. I have 3 bills as well. So
All
we'll
right.
start out on
Let's
page
go.
5, a little below halfway down. HB 308 is a motor vehicle bill, better known as the mini truck bill. Short and sweet, we're taking these smaller vehicles and treating them the way we did side-by-sides, I believe, a year or 2 ago. County and municipal roads, no interstates, no highways, unless they are marked.
Okay. What else?
Next is HB 309. This is a law enforcement bill. So if a county wants to create a police department, currently the commissioners vote on it, and then it goes to the citizens for a vote. If they want to get rid of that police department, the commissioners vote on it, and it's gone. This bill essentially makes it so it would go back to the citizens for a vote if they want to get rid of it as well.
Did you just drop your bills all at the same time?
I did drop those 2 at the same time,
Okay.
yes, sir.
All
Just
right.
trying to get going as fast as I could.
Understood.
The last one is on page 9. It's HB 618. I was given a description, but I don't think I can do that in 30 seconds. So currently, if you are renting a house, the owner has to disclose to you if there has been flood damage. This makes it so when you sell a house, you also have to disclose that there has been flood damage.
Gotcha. What we're doing here is we're training you in case you carry our bills over there on Sine Die. You got to be quick
Yes,
so we
sir.
can get them all done.
Short and sweet, no problem.
So we drag ours out, so we only pass a few of y'all's, but we need y'all to go quick over there. So, and this is your first 3 bills.
Yes, sir.
All right. Which one's your actual first one?
Ooh, I guess 308 technically is by number.
Any questions on 308? Senator Amortardi, you recognize.
Just, thank you, Chairman. Just brief question on the police department bill you mentioned. What was the reason why you wanted to do this bill? Is there a police department you're trying to get rid of, or what was the reason?
No, sir. So I guess with the way that the law currently stands, when a police department, county police, not city, but when a county police department is created, short of it, the commissioners have a lot of power over that individual because they can get rid of it at any point they want, same way as an administrator and other things. This is just to create a little more stability and, again, to enact the fact that the way you create it, which has a citizens vote, it would be the same way you would need to get rid of it, which is back to citizens vote.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Do you keep the hanky like so far out so you don't have to actually pull it out and just kind of wipe your nose?
You know, the wind was blowing a little, so it might have got a little carried away. But
all right, I was just curious. I thought it was an interesting technique, but it looks good. It's good. Any questions? Any other questions? Oh, Senator Anderson, you're recognized.
Representative,
yes, sir.
would you say the former representative you took the place of looked a whole lot better than you?
Without a doubt.
Second.
You're right there.
I have no problem admitting that, sir. But I'm taller. I don't know if that means anything, but it is a true statement.
Representative Lott was his predecessor. So, all right, I think we're letting you off the hook here. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right, Representative Reeves. Join us.
Thank you, Chairman Brass, members of Senate Rules. House Bill 131 is a bill for our self-storage small business people. There are 1,500 in Georgia or more. This modernizes the sale procedures for the benefit of our small businesses, reduces government regulation like 30 other states have done. House Bill 131.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good job. Representative Franklin, how are you, sir?
Very good, sir. I got happen to have 2 bills in your committee this morning. The first one is 77. It's on the first page, and it's in regards to funeral processions. It's just requires the oncoming traffic to pull over on the side of the road. It's endorsed by the Trucking Association, the Sheriff's Association, and the Funeral Caucus here, which Senator Williams has offered to carry it if it passes.
Okay. What else?
Okay, the second one is on the third page. It's House Bill 165, and it gives a tax credit to those victims of the Hurricane Helene. It allows, basically, if you're itemizing your tax returns on the standard, you can do it. You can transfer from the itemized to the standard and get that credit for those casualties on there, or the cost of the physical repairs for the damages.
Okay.
If that made
spit
sense.
it out there at the end.
Yep.
Any questions? All right. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Representative Robertson, come on.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. This is on page 3, the third one down. It's HB 154, and what it does is it designates ambulance services as an essential service. It does nothing to affect the current zones, ambulance zones. It creates no new laws or new regulations.
Any questions for Representative Richardson? Is that a question, Mr. Robertson?
Does it designate?
It EMS as an essential service. Police, law enforcement's essential service.
Right.
Fire is essential service, but ambulance is not considered an essential service.
And what is the advantages of being an essential service?
If during times of like the hurricane,
right.
Our local ambulance service had additional payroll, additional expenses, and they were not able to go back and get grants from FEMA to make up that funding.
So this is an issue related to tying with the federal government?
To be able to get grants.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
All right, no further questions. Thank
Senator
you.
Watson is going to carry this.
Does he know that?
Yes, sir. I narrowed it to 2, and he, yes, sir.
He won. All right. Representative Smith, how are you, sir?
I'm well, Chairman Brass. Hope you are too.
I'm honored to see you.
Honored to see my friend from West Georgia as well. I've got 3 for you today, gentle ladies and gentlemen. Or gentle. Yeah, that's right, gentle lady.
You better get
Pardon
going.
me.
You're running out of
House
time.
Bill 176, that deals with out-of-time appeals. House Bill 179, that's dealing with the digital takedown of court proceedings, and House Bill 180, that would fix our affidavit for qualifying for Article 6 judges for our probate courts to make sure that lines up with the code section.
What was the first one? Bill
That
number?
was 176.
76.
Mr. Chairman.
You dropped all your bills together, too. All right.
He did.
Any questions?
He got through.
Hmm?
Did a good job. Good job.
Yeah, that might get you some bonus points.
Take everything I can get, Mr. Chairman.
You need it.
That's right.
All right.
Always in need.
Representative Hilton, how are you, sir?
Good, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you for working long past when the House adjourned. I'm glad y'all are still here. And
we're here for you.
Here to present House Bill 329. 329, top of page 6. This helps families who are seeking to conceive by allowing nurse practitioners to administer artificial insemination under the physical presence of a doctor. House Bill 506 is number 2. House Bill 506 is at the midway, page 8. House Bill 506, our Medicaid population smokes at a rate that's 2 times higher than the normal population. This bill covers smoking cessation products to help reduce that and save the state money in the process.
I feel like I'm on a game show.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, door number 2. All right.
Take House Bill 506 for 200.
Freaking Monty Hall over there.
Those are.
Yeah. All right. What? Anything else?
No, I'm all good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Representative Gullett.
Chairman, thank you. Have House Bill 447, middle of page 7, gives prosecutors a tool to crack down on gift card theft by these sophisticated criminal enterprises.
5 seconds. That's how it's done, boys and girls.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job. Representative Persinger.
Thank you, Chairman, members of the committee. House Bill 268, third down on page 5, comprehensive proactive school safety bill has been fully vetted by the House and the Senate. Senate substitute passed out unanimously from judiciary.
Okay. Good job. Good work. Ooh, Mr. Dewey. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Mr. Chairman. How you all doing, members of the committee?
Wait.
Mr. Chairman.
Point of order.
Hold on, point of order. Was that your first bill? Representative Persinger, was that your first bill? Is it your first bill?
No, sir.
What was your first one?
It's actually 627 from this year. I can't remember what the number was from last year, but it got rolled into this bill this year.
So it is today.
It's my first bill today.
All right, move on. Let's go.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I bring you all House Bill 494. House Bill 494 is only require mopeds to have some type of financial responsibility, which if they're in an accident or cause an accident, other than the person will be liable for it. There are 25 other states that require mopeds have some type of insurance, and it is on page 8, the third one down.
Ooh, you just about ran out of time. Are you requiring insurance on them?
I'm requiring them to have some type of financial responsibility, which could be insurance, yes.
Or what's the
Liability.
other option? What would be another option?
That we do a law that would cause, if they cause an accident, that they will be responsible to pay for the accident. Right now, what you have is they're on the road and they're causing accidents, but if they hit you in the back, it's on your insurance to pay for that.
Okay.
So which is the reason that this was brought 6 years ago by my intern. He was just sitting at the stoplight and he got rear-ended by a moped, and his homeowner's insurance and his liability insurance and everything else had to pay for the car damages and everything.
Makes sense. Okay. Any questions? No questions. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, and Whip Jackson is carrying it in the Senate. And she knows.
She's a good carrier.
Thank you.
She looked kind of surprised.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman.
Frequent flyer.
What's that?
You frequent flyer.
I am. I'm a frequent flyer. I'm still enjoying the game show host comment earlier. I have 5 bills on the yellow sheet, Mr. Chairman, but per the chairman's instruction, I will only hit the 2 I have not already addressed. There's House Bill 36, which is the very top of the list on the first page. That expands the list of healthcare professionals who can provide an evaluation in a guardianship or conservatorship proceeding, because the current professionals authorized to do that generally don't like to do it, and the cases are languishing and not moving. The other bill is on page 6, third from the bottom. It's House Bill 339. That came through transportation. That simply confirms existing law regarding the liability of rideshare networks for the acts of their drivers.
All right. That it? I thought you had 5.
I do. I've already presented the other 3, and I
have.
understood I was not to repeat
that's
those
good.
and take up the committee's time, Mr. Chairman.
You're a smart man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Representative Huddleston.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you to the committee. I bring before you today House Bill 172. It's the Veterinary Tuition Assistance Program bill. It's an existing program, and we're looking at taking it from 1 year to 3 year to incentivize professionals to serve in the rural communities of Georgia.
Which is a big problem.
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't think, no questions. Anyone else? Senator Walker, you're going to get a pick today.
What?
So my neighbor, Representative Blackman, had to...
Oh, you're out of time. I'm just kidding.
He
Go
asked me
ahead.
to mention House Bill 463.
Okay.
Which would be a ballot measure, a constitutional amendment to then allow local governments to decide if they wanted to have a homestead exemption for seniors for volunteer work. It came through his committee, and he may know more about it than I do.
It doesn't mean I voted for it.
It's not a, it doesn't require them to do it, it just.
Permissive.
It's permissive, thank you.
Permissive, okay. Senator Dolzall.
Mr. Chairman, can I mention a House bill that I was asked to present
Absolutely.
as well? Never mind. House Bill 186 came out of Finance this morning. This would introduce the concept of an A-host local tax.
What bill number?
I'm sorry, House Bill 186. This is very important to Cherokee County, and Cherokee County believes that with this A-host tax, which is a penny sales tax, they can completely eliminate the property tax on homes in Cherokee County.
And they do that by 80% of it would go to property tax, 20% to transportation?
75-25.
75-25.
Yes, sir,
Got
with
it.
a 10-year sunset, which is different from a host which never expires.
Okay.
Can you say it again?
66 is one we passed out today. The A-host. House Bill 66.
He covered that.
No, it's 186, Chairman.
Part of 66 went into 186. Isn't that right, Donald?
Yes, sir. 186 is.
Yeah. 186 is the bill you're talking about.
Correct. The A-host?
Yes, sir.
Today A-host was on 66. 66 is on the yellow sheet.
So what I just said, you're saying that the contents of what I just described is accurate, but it is now on House Bill 66?
Yeah.
Sounds like y'all might better pick them both.
Yeah.
Or neither. However you like it. All right. Order. All right, anybody else, anything that has not been covered that needs to be discussed? Y'all ready to pick? All right, I've got some ding-dings here. And I've got some department bills that are left over that we didn't get to today, but just 4, so. But they're ding-dings, so if you're studied up on your department bills, you'll know what some ding-dings are. All right, let's get rolling. We're going to do a pick for everybody, and whatever's left, I'm going to put on. I need a fresh one. All right, we'll just start at the top. Senator Kennedy.
Chairman, House Bill 327, please.
House Bill 327.
Yeah, sorry, page 6, top of the page, House Bill 327.
All right. Leader Gooch.
House Bill 491.
My
boy from Blue Ridge.
91.
What number?
Doc is on his game today. Leader Jones.
On page 2, Mr. Chair, House Bill 144.
House Bill 144. Okay. My vice chairman.
House Bill 270.
270.
That's on page 5, 4 from the top.
You know, I got the list right here.
Sorry about that.
Y'all are helping me.
Just don't give them that gap.
Dean of the Senate, Senator Harbison.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 216, the CHIPS bill for Richard Smith.
216, the CHIPS bill. Okay. Open his delegation member out. Honor of my former colleague, Richard Smith, counterpart. My secretary, Senator Cowsert.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. On the bottom of page 6, House Bill 416.
416. There it is. All right. Mr. Whip.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, page 6, House Bill 358.
358. Caucus chair. Senator Invertardi, that's you.
Yeah, there's so many choices.
Told y'all to prioritize.
So.
It's usually better.
She really wants it.
It's goes smoother if you come in with a list.
House Bill 308.
308.
That's on page 5,
I'm impressed with Senator Rhett today. All right, Madam Whip.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 123.
1, 2.
That's on the second page, halfway down.
He's our Rules Committee court reporter. Or just announcer. Senator Walker.
Page 8, House Bill 495.
495.
For my good friend Chairman Dickey.
495. All right. Senator Beach.
House Bill 253.
Ethan's Law, taking care of your family. All right. Now, Senator Walker, you remember your pick, right? You're not going to be asking for another. Tell me you didn't get a pick. All right. Senator Dolezal.
House Resolution 7, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. That's a package deal with HR 121, so you get a 2 for there. And it's a ding-ding.
You get another pick.
Fantastic.
Ding, ding.
Is that an immediate pick, Mr. Chairman?
HR 7. Yeah, I need Representative Hilton up here to announce all this. 121. All right. Oh, you pick. Just, you want it now?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
House Bill 240, bottom of page 4.
240. Okay. All right, Senator Rhett.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 399, which is on page 6 near the bottom. 399.
What number?
399. All right, Senator again.
Page 3 up towards the top, 155.
155. All right, Senator Anderson.
Let's go with House Bill 137.
137.
That's on page 2 near the bottom.
Oh, all right. Dang. That's 6.5.
What else you got?
Let's go with House Bill 322.
322.
That's on page 5 near the bottom.
Believe it or not, that actually is helpful. Thank you. All right. Senator Huffstetler.
Top of page 2, House Bill 94.
94. Thank you. All right. Senator Dixon. Let me guess. Go ahead.
Page 1, third from the bottom, HB 74.
Good pick. Good pick. All right. Senator Williams, y'all aren't doing too good with the ding-dings today.
House Bill 303.
303.
Page 5,
Negative. Okay.
That's not a dinger.
It is actually. Go ahead.
I'm like Senator Walker, I have to ask for it. So do I get another one?
Yeah, that's how it works.
All right, 153.
153.
top of page 3.
153. All right.
Huh?
303.
All right. I am going to add 268. Page 5. There you go. HR 150.
There's no HR one.
There's not.
No, HB.
Where is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is HB 150. Yes, HB 150 is wrong on my sheet. HB 114 and 116, they're right there together. Couple department bills, HB 199. HB 288. HB 495. Is that already picked?
Yes, sir.
Oh, who picked that?
You get another ding. Maybe you ding yourself.
Oh, Larry, take another pick. That was supposed to be a dinger. All that whining
How
you
about
did
HB
finally paid
5?
off.
HB 511.
511. 511. All right, and then one last one we're gonna put on 172. A lot of bills.
It's like 20.
It's more than 20. 30? Ooh, I'm gonna get in trouble for this one. All right, hold on. Let's call them out, make sure we got it right. I got HB 74, HB 94, HB 114, HB 116, HB 123, HB 137, HB 144, HB 150, HB 153, HB 155, HB 172, HB 199, HB 216, HB 240, HB 253, HB 268, HB 270, HB 288, HB 303, HB 308, HB 322, HB 327, HB 358, HB 399, HB 416, HB 491, HB 495, HB 511, and then HR 7 and HR 121. I got a motion from Senator Ginn, a second from Senator Beach. Is there any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimous. Y'all travel home safely. And again, standing rules Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. And then we will have rules on Tuesday. I will serve you lunch from 11:15 to 12:15, and then we'll start rules at 12:30. Tuesday. All right. Be safe. Meeting adjourned.